table here a woman who I don't know much about her. And I always think that these are the important people in our story. And it is Maritza Nazario. Maritza was a school teacher, but more important, I think, is that very few people know her activism, her incredible fortitude, and the ability to be in the background or always doing work. By the way, she's an expert on creating theater for the blind. That is her thesis. So, Maritza, can you come up? I want to everybody give her a really round of applause. One of the things that I think has characterized the Puerto Rican independence movement in Chicago has been its ability to always welcome our allies, and that our allies are always part of our work. And I think that I believe a shining example of allyship, of being in solidarity with a movement that really, if you look at organically, you're not part of, but you make a lifetime commitment in such a way that you could live up to the slogan of Pedro Albizu Campos. Pedro Albizu Campos had every nationalist take an oath in the Nationalist Party. And the oath included that you pledge vida y hacienda por la patria. Life and everything, your wealth, everything for the homeland. I think that Margaret Power, on her own right, is an amazing researcher who's done some amazing work. It's really a symbol of that allyship. And for me, on a very, very personal level, I want to introduce our next member of this panel. She is a woman who has been relentless. She has gone through hell and back. She has sacrificed everything. She is the only woman political prisoner to have been placed in a control unit in Lexington, Kentucky. And so I am so privileged to have been part of the Torres family. This is a legendary family. Someday, when Puerto Rico's history is really written, there will be a golden chapter to the Torres family. And for me, Alejandrina Torres exemplifies that so well. So Alejandrina, come up here. So, we are going to start with 3 questions. And the 3 questions are, and you can, I would like to see if you can incorporate the 3 questions in your introductory statement, right? So the first question is, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became politically involved or conscious about Puerto Rico? Okay? The second question, and we may have to repeat this again, so don't worry. And I want to make sure that we're doing doing this in a very informal way. I don't want them to think that they're here to do a lecture at a university. We're here among the people. You're here among the people who have been around, some of whom have been here a lifetime. And so feel like you are with your families and you can say whatever you want. But there are things that are difficult to talk about. They are difficult. And I want to, particularly in the case of Alejandrina and Maritza, I want us to be sensitive to those. And so, if you don't feel like saying anything and anybody asks you a question, you're free not to answer it and not to indulge it. We're going to hopefully have a little bit of time where you could ask them questions, but I want this to